Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Smile Once Again podcast. I'm Nicholas Malson, and I hope you will enjoy this episode as well as you did the other ones. I think it's going to be a short one. We'll see how it goes, because I don't feel like the things I want to ramble on today will be as special, but I do hope that it will at least brighten up your day. So this is just going to be yet another episode of pure positivity, because I think there are some reasons to share it with everyone. And let's just get on with it. First of all, I just want to say thank you for your continued support, and it's greatly appreciated. And I also want to let you know that my YouTube channel and my email is the best way to communicate with me. So if you want a more open communication, leave a comment on any of my videos on YouTube channel, and I will read it out in the following episode, hopefully. So the channel's name is Smile Once Again Podcast on YouTube. And then my email address is smileonceagainpodcast@gmail.com. One word, lowercase, no special characters apart from at and a dot signs. And you can email me in case if you want a bit more direct and discreet communication. So it's not going to be read out in the following episodes unless you want to, or if you give me permission to do so. So that's the only thing I want to say. Without further ado, let's just get on with it. Well, not get on with it, but let's just begin the dosage of positivity. So the next week will be filled with optimism and the power of good, and I hope you will enjoy. So by the time I'm recording this, it is 2:39 p.m. It is nice Sunday afternoon of the 20th of March 2022, and can I say the weather here is absolutely fantastic. It has been sunny all weekend. There were little to no clouds, and me and my special one, we were just walking around quite a lot, and we were just enjoying the weather. It was absolutely amazing. So it looks like spring has finally come, and it is definitely enjoyable. I mean, of course, there can be instances, especially in the UK, where the storm can hit or where the rain can hit, because British weather. What can you say? But with days like these, it's just amazing. I just have no words. Like everything just feels so good when the weather is good, and people just enjoying themselves, having good time. And I think in the UK itself, weather plays a huge role in everyone's lives, because I can see that where it's sunny, people are happier and more optimistic and actually calmer. If something happens, they're just, okay, it happens, everything's all right. When it's rainy, people are just grumpy, they feel tired, they feel exhausted, it just doesn't feel right. Especially during winter time, when it's, getting later, it's getting dark earlier than usual, and it just doesn't feel right. But now we're getting back to this normal sun cycle and the good good weather, good sun cycle, and just good temperature as well. So it's not that cold, it's not that nippy. So you can just go out with just a t-shirt on, or maybe not t-shirt yet, but like light hoodies or light jackets, so you don't have to wear any winter clothing, at least for the time being, and then just see what happens, But yeah, I can see how important good weather is here, and I personally feel very cheerful and excited. Obviously, it can be because I've been with my special one again, and we had a really good time, just been doing lots of stuff. It's been great. But I also think that the good weather definitely helped keep the good vibes going, I guess. Yeah, so what I can think about with this situation is that when there is a good weather, it is best to enjoy it as much as possible, because who knows when the weather changes, especially in the UK. I'm not sure, maybe your country also experiences a very dynamic weathers and very chaotic weather types and such. So when it's sunny and such, enjoy it as much as you can. Maybe walk instead of using a transport, because I know maybe at work it may not be possible to enjoy weather as much because you're inside. Like maybe if you have office work or anything like that, you may not have an opportunity to do so. But when you can, maybe just like walk outside for a few minutes, a bit more frequently, just enjoying the sunshine as such, because sunshine definitely makes people happier. That's for sure. But yeah, definitely walk instead of using public transport. I mean, if it is a long journey, then of course, don't do that unless you want to. It is up to you. But still, just find any excuse just to have a nice walk. It definitely helps. What else can I say? Just find ways of enjoying the good weather, because it can change instantly. It can change at an unusual time, and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna go out like maybe in an hour or so, and then suddenly it's snowing or raining or something. It depends on where you are and when it happens. So yeah, I'm glad I had enjoyed the good weather, and I think it's still nice. But of course, right now I'm recording an episode, so maybe I will enjoy it again after I'm done. But I think I may need to catch up with a friend of mine. Hopefully he's doing well. And I'm pretty sure he is doing well. So it's all good. But yeah, good weather. Very, very good weather indeed. And it's just the fact that spring has come finally. It just feels like winter has been going on for much longer than it actually has. Feels like it started in November instead of December. November was very, very nippy this time, and yeah, and then it just started kind of changing, and then December came, which was even colder. Then January was really wet, I think. Same with February, and then this whole storms and stuff happening. Then I think March was just a moment where it just starts to slowly come back to somewhat normal, and I just can't wait to see all the trees blossoming. Like, do you like when trees blossom? Like, do you like seeing the trees regaining their leaves again, and everything is green and beautiful, and the sun is shining? It's beautiful. It's just spring. I guess it's just spring. Yeah. Also, today morning, when me and my special one woke up, it was quite early in the morning, like about 6:30. She was just having a smoke, like at the window, and I was sitting nearby, just admiring the view, both views actually, and I have experienced peace again. Like one of those blissful moments I've been talking about in one of the first episodes of the podcast. Maybe you don't, but feel free to give it a listen. I felt like we got up very nicely, like we had a really good sleep. I woke up very refreshed, rejuvenated. And when I was just looking at the window, the sun was rising, and it just felt really peaceful. Like, it wasn't noisy, like there were no cars, no people. It was just the streets of my neighborhood. Very peaceful, very quiet. It was just enjoyable. And I was like, yeah, it feels really nice. And my special one noticed it as well. And it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling. The reason why I was talking about it is because I think what is important in our lives is a good rest. A good rest because, our lives are extremely busy, especially nowadays where we just have so many things that need doing. Like, you have work, you have a social life, you have personal life, and like family and friends and like hobbies and stuff like that. Just time flies by so fast nowadays. And the older I become, the faster it goes, as I've already mentioned before, potentially. If I haven't, well, at least I've mentioned now. Sometimes just having lazy day or days really helps. Like, you can just lay down, think about life, or just maybe do something non-productive, and then you can recharge. And also good sleep really helps. And I remember, maybe it was either last week or a few weeks ago, me and my special one, we had a struggle with falling asleep. And I have spoken to a friend of mine and did some research and such. And there are a few things that we have tried which have certainly helped us sleep better. So, firstly, make sure that you've got clean sheets, or like much cleaner sheets as is. Secondly, have a draft of fresh air coming in, so that not only you have fresh air, but you also have a cooling down effect, so that the room doesn't feel that hot and dense. If you want, and if you prefer, have a nice warm cup of milk with honey. We haven't done that, but I used to do that before, back in the day, and it certainly did help me out, which was really nice. Certainly, before going to bed, this is actually something very challenging to do, but for at least an hour, avoid using your gadgets. So turn off your phone, or at least put it on silent. Don't watch TV. Don't watch anything on the phone. Just have 1 hour just for yourself, so you can like calm down, relax, and go to bed. You can read a book and such, but the best thing to do is like not do much, or maybe like sit down or just do something so that your brain can actually relax and get ready to fall asleep. So that definitely helps. Also, I remember when I caught a taxi at some point. I got a taxi. The driver, he also kind of like talked about good night's sleep, and just discussed like the sleeping patterns with me. And what he advised as well is probably it will be preferred to do during the weekend or the upcoming day off. Put your phone onto flight mode, so that your alarm clock is still going to work whilst everything else is just disabled and switched off because of the flight mode. That way, the phone doesn't induce any like signals. It doesn't consume your network, and you don't receive any notifications, no calls, nothing. You just simply are on a flight mode, and you're fine. You're good. So you're good to go. I've tried that, and it does help as well. Surprisingly, like it's really, really good. So give this a shot as well. And then yeah, if you also can do, perhaps take nice baths after sleep. Sorry, before sleep. Especially if you can try getting some bath bombs. Or like the bath bombs. If you don't know, they're like these really cool like pieces of it's either soap or just bubble baths in really cool shapes, and you just drop them into the bath, and it just dissolves and like either changes the water color or creates foam. But what it does do, it just helps you relax, and when you're in a relaxed state, obviously you will sleep much better. So you can do that as well. I have personally, well, mainly thanks to my special one, I have started getting more and more interest towards a shop called Lush, and it's basically the shop dedicated to, healthcare. Well, not really healthcare, it's more like beauty and skincare and just that kind of stuff, like spa treatments and such. And yeah, like they sell lots of bath bombs and such. It's not a like sponsor or anything. It's not a shout out. It's just like an FYI that like I know where to get bath bombs from, and I personally enjoy getting them. So yeah, bath bombs do help, and just having a nice bath does help, definitely. So yeah, try using these methods. Perhaps it will help you get a really good sleep, and just try to sleep early, and you can wake up earlier, and you may potentially have more free time for yourself. So fingers crossed, this advice will help you. Um, yeah, I think that was pretty much it that I was willing to talk about, because I think there was something else I had in mind, but I don't really know what it is. Um, there are a couple of ideas that I was thinking about doing, and there actually got some inspiration for some projects that I was thinking about doing, but it's not going to be in this channel. Um, if I do start these projects, I will let you know where you need to go. Because I have another channel on YouTube which I had for almost 10 years. So I should probably revive it now and maybe make like this 10-year anniversary video, even though like I wasn't really doing much. But, I still had some videos there that I was quite happy with. So I don't want to give that channel up and such, because it's a really good thing that I started it, and I had some good stuff going on. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, apologies for the short one today, but I hope you enjoyed it, despite the lack of content and such. But at least it was around 20 minutes of my rambles that you have hopefully enjoyed. If you haven't, apologies. Hopefully I'll be more prepared for the next one. But I just want to say that I am thankful for your continued support. And we'll see what happens next. So, I hope you guys will have the good rest of Sunday. I hope you will enjoy the rest of the week, or the following week. And I hope you have reasons to smile. If you don't, do not lose hope and don't give up. You will find a reason to smile. Because you deserve a good life, and you deserve a happy life, and you deserve to have reasons to smile. This has been Nicholas Malson, and this has been the 22nd episode of Smile Once Again podcast, and I hope you will have a good one. I will speak to you next Sunday, but for now, you take good care and be well. Goodbye. Enjoy spring.